By a dimmer?
It is on a dimmer. I dimmered it.
Hey, good news. My kids already have a snow day tomorrow.
Nice. Snow day.
All right.
To the last installment of Incredible Critics.
Gender reveals are stupid. I don't care if you think you like them. You don't. They're dumb. Stop doing them. So Aaron and I didn't want to do a gender reveal. We wanted to do something for the parents. So we sent the parents party poppers from Party City so that they can just pop them themselves. And they could see whether or not the baby is a boy or a girl.
Wait, so you guys were in charge of...
No, we were doing it for ours.
Is this an announcement, Frankie?
Is this an
Yeah.
announcement, Frankie?
on the show, Frankie?
On the show for you guys.
On the show.
What? 2 of the parents got party poppers with a sticker on it that said, girl.
What?
They're called baby announcement party poppers. Why would there be a sticker on it that says girl? Thanks, guys.
Finally, oof, a legitimate child for Frankie. We are the Incredible Critics. Incredible, not because we're great, but because our credibility should seriously be in question. I am Ben Franco. This week, we're talking what's on, as always, some movie news, and then ending on a review of Lego Movie 2. Joining me this week, Tim Lasers Gruber.
Pew pew, Ben. Pew pew.
The expectant father, Frankie Fusco.
Hey, Ben.
And joining us back from a week off, Andrew Moore.
Hello, everybody.
How's it going, guys?
You know, Ben, I'm just glad that Tuna got out of that fallout shelter safe and sound.
Safe and sound.
And he survived purely on dried rations and Golden Girls VHS.
And really, which of those do you think was more important?
Man cannot live on dried rations alone, Ben. That's what the Bible says. Just saying.
It's in there.
Frankie looks so proud.
I am proud of you.
Oh, yeah, I probably should talk about Golden Girls at some point, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we'll do that maybe in a couple weeks. Not today.
We'll push it
And
off.
next week, we're going to be talking about the Oscars, because that'll be
Thank
the week
goodness.
before the Oscars. So you got 2 weeks.
Maybe we'll just do an extra bonus episode where you just come on and talk about the Golden Girls, about a whole episode.
Yeah. Frankie, how are you feeling another week into another week closer to becoming a dad?
It is getting real, man. It's getting real. And by that, I mean,
You haven't thought about it at all.
I haven't thought about it at all. No,
Yeah.
not true. We started doing stuff. You know, it's funny. A year and a half ago, they were like, "Get married. It's gonna be fun. It's great." Year and a half later, it's like, "Hey, we need shiplap on the wall for the nursery that the baby's not gonna remember."
Yep.
So yeah, a lot of nursery renovations, and that's kind of that's been it. But yeah, it doesn't feel, nothing really clicks yet. Like I still feel like
Yeah.
I'm too young to have a kid, even though I'm 32, which is like the prime age.
I thought you were like 38.
No. I think I'm like 22. So just it's all over the place.
And shockingly, you act younger than that.
100%.
When I told Chelsea about it, she said that Tim and I have to do like a not like a I don't know, we have to have a whole episode, not a baby shower, but just like show you a nose Frida and say, hey, Frankie, what do you think this is, and do you think you'll ever use it?
That is that Spanish artist that Selma Hayek played, right? With the unibrow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't cry for me, Argentina.
No, that was Madonna.
Too funny. Let's go ahead and jump into what's on. Tim, what you been watching this week?
Oh man, I've been I think have settled on Parks and Rec as being the show.
Oh, a
for
rewatch?
maybe an interim. It is like a shorter show, you know. The episodes are shorter.
The episodes are shorter, but
it
it's like
doesn't have
8
as many-
seasons.
Well, but that's less than The Office, right?
And the
Maybe I
first
didn't think this
season's-
through.
The first season's only like 13 episodes or something, 8 episodes, something
Yeah,
really short.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's just like The Office. It's like 6 or 7 episodes, and it's just like The Office in that it's horrible. It's really bad first season. It's just like so slow, and like they don't know what's going on yet, even though The Office existed already. Like
Right.
maybe the actors weren't in on it yet. So, but
Parks
yeah,
and Rec, as some would call the Dr. Thunder
of The Office
sitcoms. Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Thunder, not a sponsor. Dr. Pepper, we're still waiting.
Still
on
waiting.
your call, but don't call.
Just so
We
you
won't
know,
call
we're
you.
not taking Dr. Thunder's calls because we're waiting on your call.
I've actually turned down several calls from Dr. Thunder. So actually that happens to be my personal physician's name. Oh no.
It's getting weird.
Oh no.
Don't hang up on us because we're hung up on you, is what we're trying to say.
Oh,
Aww. Yeah, so we've been watching that and just been jamming away. The one night we actually put that on and I played Kingdom Hearts on the other TV, and then I waited to watch a cutscene until the episode was over. So I've been railing away on that, and
Don't you
so
wish
that's been good.
every game was on the Switch? That's how I feel about it every time I pick it up. I'm
Yes.
like, I don't
Yeah.
want to play this game. I want to
It's-
play this game, but it's not on the Switch.
Right. It's strange because Kingdom Hearts had a few iterations on Nintendo platforms, not main Nintendo, like the handhelds, like the GBA. Was
They
it
had,
Chain
like,
of Memories? And
Chain
then
of
what-
Memories,
The DS had 300,000 half days,
365 or something like that. Yeah.
whatever it is.
352, some
Yeah,
number.
it's some weird number. Half days. So yeah, it's kind of weird they didn't do that. Also, there's a lot of Unreal Engine properties that have been ported into the Switch already, and that is an Unreal Engine game.
It,
So I
it
don't
must have been like a licensing thing.
Well,
some contractual something.
yeah, I think it's a little bit contractual, and I think too that they were just trying to push it out the door onto the platforms they promised people it would be on.
That's
And
fair
then,
too.
There was a comment recently that they might look at the Switch soon if they have time. But this is like that director just in the last year released 2 of the games that he slaved away on for like 10 plus years.
what's the
Oh, wow.
file size?
So-
Is it possible that the file size is too large to fit on this cartridges? or-
Yeah, that is a concern. Yeah. So what Andrew pointed out is like there's a concern right now with certain games being released on the Switch to begin with because it costs so much to put a game on a cartridge, and then how much do you download, and then do you expect the consumer to have 100 gigabyte SD micro in their Switch? I don't know. Anyways.
This week on Console Corner. Tuna, what you been watching?
Haven't watched a whole lot, but I did happen to catch my housemates watching Treasure Planet, and I joined them. It's a Disney movie I haven't seen since I was a kid, but really enjoyed it. And
Holds up?
yeah, it holds up. It really
you-
looks nice.
Do you live with small children?
No, that was kind of odd to me too. But
His parents love.
His parents
Uh,
love Treasure Planet. Really?
no, I don't know why they decided to watch that of all things. Because I initially had talked to them, hey, you guys want to have a movie night? Want to watch something scary or spooky or whatever? And they're like, yeah, let's
And,
do that.
I mean,
And they watched
fits
Treasure
the
Planet,
bill.
I guess. I did end up watching some Haunting of Hill House again with one of my housemates who hadn't seen it yet. So that too, but we've talked about that already.
Nice. Yeah. So thanks for bringing it up again.
You're welcome.
Frankie, what have you been watching?
Oh, I actually had a week of watching crappy stuff. I watched.
Wait, is it Christmas time again?
No, but I do have a post coming out about Hallmark movies soon. No,
Why are you squeaking?
that's, I
Frankie.
don't know. It's just I had Taco Bell for dinner.
Was that a
Um,
dog toy?
It is a dog toy, yeah. He's trying to be involved in the podcast. No, I watched mid '90s and
Oh yeah, I heard that was not good.
and White Boy Rick.
Yeah.
Both
That
movies
sounds bad.
very well, they were supposed to be like real. They were shot really differently. They're pretty kind of almost like I watched them and I was like, Ben might like these movies, but they were.
Is that an insult?
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I hated the
days.
movie though. It was both movies were like all over the place, where like there was no like set timeline. Like it was just really weird. They jumped a lot, and you didn't really understand what was going on. And both movies I sat through, and I was like, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get, and then it just ends. Both movies just end, and you're like, oh, that was a big waste of my time. But so don't go watch mid '90s or White Boy Rick.
I may have a worse waste of your time. I watched Life of the Party with Melissa McCarthy.
Why?
I mean, some questions are better left unanswered. Like why Frankie's dog keeps interrupting the podcast. You know, those types of things.
Is that he doesn't understand podcast. Is that the one where she goes to school?
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one. That was good.
Was it though? Here's the thing. It's a bad movie. You shouldn't go take time to watch it. But I also laughed out loud at several different points in the movie.
Because of the awfulness or the funniness?
I'm a sucker for Melissa McCarthy. She's like kind of hilarious. The film's not at all believable, and starring anybody else wouldn't work at all. But just because she's her, it's really funny. Like this one part, they're doing like this drinking game because it's college and that's what you do, and like it's like a chant. So like one person says like, "What do you want?" and the rest of them say something stupid like "party all night" or something like that, and she just starts yelling out like super serious things. So they're like, "What do we want?" and she's like, "Party all night and equal pay for women." It's I don't know. It got me in the funny bone.
It's essentially a Back to School remake with a woman lead instead of Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah,
but I mean, it was pretty funny. Had some funny parts in it.
I mean,
I don't think you watch a Melissa McCarthy movie because you're like, this is her Roma. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. She just came out with that film that got pretty good praise, and it's a serious role for her. So I forget the name of it, but
it's great.
So yep, yes, it is. All right. Well, we have some news that we would like to share with you, specifically of the movie genre.
This just in.
That was weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I took out the ending. I forgot.
Oh yeah, where it said,
"Oh yeah,
movie
news." Yeah, I was sitting here waiting for it, and I completely forgot I took out the ending.
Why do you take out the best parts of songs and the crappy parts?
What?
Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about it.
First off, they are re-releasing Waterworld.
Yeah,
with 40 minutes
You heard
of
it right.
additional footage.
Oh wait, they're re-releasing the same movie? I thought they were remaking it. I thought it was
Re-releasing.
Blu-ray re-release.
And collectively, the entire world said,
No,
Yeah.
God, please, no, no.
Oh,
According to an article by Slash Film, Waterworld is now on Blu-ray courtesy of Arrow Video, and Arrow has packed the release to the gills with content, including the fan-created Ulysses cut, which adds nearly 40 minutes of new material to the movie.
They added a fan film to it?
I think it may have been like extra footage.
yeah.
That was on, like bonus content.
Yeah. So the story is they did a TV cut to turn the movie into a 2-night event. Just wait. They added back 40 more minutes in, but then they edited the movie for TV. So they edited a bunch of word, language, and stuff out, right? So even though they cut stuff out, they made it 40 minutes longer. So the Ulysses cut is the fan edit where they took the original cut and they added in the 40 extra TV minutes
Oh my gosh.
so that it was still the original movie and the extra footage. So what's crazy is that is on an official Blu-ray release for a movie, the fan edit. Do I wish they did this for the Hobbit movies? Yes. The fan cutting the Hobbit movies into one movie that streamlines right into the book. Man, they should do this for everything.
Yeah, like Star Wars.
Yeah, just cut Jar Jar out.
Cut
all the prequels.
Cut them all down to one film.
Bye. Whoa.
One film. Uno.
Whoa.
He didn't tell you how long the film would be, Tim. It's still going to be like a 12-hour excursion.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm like not gonna watch this at all. But why wouldn't you release it and try to make a little extra money off of something that's already existed?
Because they probably lost money trying to re-release it.
You think?
The first time?
They're still making. They're still in the negative.
Honestly, this movie's really not that bad. I've seen so many worse, weird dystopian movies, and I would buy this if it was in a bargain bin. I'm just saying.
It's like Mad Max with water.
Yeah, it's exactly that. And no cars, jet skis.
Yeah,
naturally, of course.
You know what else it reminds me of? The and it was just as crappy. Do you remember that space movie with John Travolta?
No,
where he's like an alien.
Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth. Yes.
That's a
bad.
Scientology movie.
Speaking of bad movies, Tommy Wiseau released a trailer for his new upcoming film, Big Shark.
Oh no!
And it looks like as much as a train wreck as you would imagine it would be.
Tommy Wiseau is the director of Room, which you can watch on YouTube for free, by the way.
The Room.
Room. Sorry,
I don't think you can get a VidAngel cut,
he
but
directed
it
Room.
would definitely require one.
Which Room?
What's the genre for the new movie, Andrew? Did you?
It's a monster movie, basically.
Oh, see, what's the title again?
My guess is Tommy Wiseau went and saw The Meg and thought, yes,
I can do that, but better.
Yeah.
Make this. It's gonna be awesome.
Don't do it, Frankie.
Do you know if Baby Shark will be making a cameo?
Oh God, I hope not.
Here's hoping not.
Oh gosh, it looks so bad.
Are you watching the trailer right now?
I am.
I will share that with you guys in the group and on
It's
Facebook.
so bad.
To be honest, I was really hoping Big Shark was like, he's like a loan shark. It's like Tommy Wiseau, it's like a loan shark. But
No.
nope, it's quite literally a big shark. Didn't he release another movie like a year ago or so?
He was in a movie called Best Friends with the co-star from The Room.
Here's the thing: if you're making a bad movie, why not cast Tommy Wiseau?
Why not just keep the whole cast together? Honestly,
if you're making Sharknado, if you're making anything direct to TV, just cast Tommy
Turn
Wiseau.
it into a Broadway play. They just turn Room into a Broadway play with him in it and direct.
They should.
Can New Orleans survive?
Greg's
That's
sister.
what I want to know.
I was thinking.
Well, speaking of bad movies, I want to bring you guys.
We
back.
already had that segue.
Oh, we did. Okay, I want to bring you guys back. Little flashback. A while ago, we were talking about they released the teaser trailer for Aladdin.
Yes,
you guys remember? And we sat and we all agreed upon one thing about this movie. Does anyone remember what it was?
I don't.
It was. This is a teaser.
That ends.
We
We
agree.
all said Will Smith will make or break this movie.
Yeah.
Yes. And so they released the
And
trailer. What
there
do
you-
you think?
And well, it looks like it's broken. So, you know, you should have nice things.
That bad, huh?
He looks like the guy from Mortal Kombat.
But blue.
was gonna say, is that a good thing?
Yeah,
or
yeah, but blue. No,
bad
no, like
thing?
the guy with the 6 arms from Mortal Kombat.
So they
or 4 arms.
recreated him in CG as the genie, but they kept his face, like just his face, on the genie body.
But his head is too big for his face.
So his face is too small. But they kept his face almost exactly proportional to Will Smith's normal face, but the genie's head is bigger than Will Smith's head. Is this starting to make sense?
No.
Yeah, it's weird.
Did you see it, Ben?
Yeah, I don't know. It's still gonna make a ton of money.
I'm still gonna see it in the theater.
Right.
And also, if you look at the freeze frames, like it looks like he's wearing like a. Like
It doesn't. There was no
he,
point in
like-
CGing him at all because you could just
Yeah.
put blue paint on him, a la Arrested Development. And
Well-
guys, I don't know if there's going to be another season of Arrested Development, but if Tobias doesn't try out as an understudy for Will Smith in Aladdin, that's a missed opportunity.
Easily.
That's got to happen.
Listen, I'm just worried that with the release of this trailer, Aladdin really blew it.
And then let's not leave out the elephant in the room, but Hot Jafar.
Hot Jafar.
Hot
the
Jafar.
internet is really hyped up about this new Jafar. Who they're
Yeah.
calling Hot Jafar.
I mean,
Well,
he's-
they make a good point. Like if the reason Aladdin was believable was because Jafar was this old guy who was really creepy looking, and like mostly significantly older than Jasmine. Like he looked like he was like in his like 50s or 60s, and Jasmine was like in her teens. And now they have this guy who looks the same age as Jasmine and is really good looking, if I say so myself. And and she's supposed to choose this poor guy over the really rich king who's like really good looking.
My thing was like his line in this does not seem menacing. Like there's not like a villain quality to, and I know he's trying to trick Aladdin to go into the Cave of Wonders, but
Well, this is enough of a deep dive into the Aladdin trailer. Next, we'll have to do a frame by frame breakdown.
Oh, we should definitely do that bonus
No.
episode. Make Andrew do it.
In place of Golden Girls, sure.
No,
You
multiple
jumped
bonus
on that a little too quickly.
Dang it.
All right. Well, we are going to end with our review of the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
Once, everything was awesome. Now, everything is bleak.
Hey, Lucy, I brought you coffee.
Coffee. The bitter liquid that provides the only semblance of pleasure left in these dark times.
Oh my goshness, did I interrupt you brooding just now?
Times have changed. You need to change with them. We have to be tough and battle ready.
Look, a shooting star, make a wish.
Oh no.
That is from the trailer for the Lego Movie 2. Tim and Frankie have seen it. Guys, what did you think?
Well, it was better than Ninjago,
easily.
but not as good as Batman or the first one.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't as funny. The first one was really funny.
And
The
it
first
seems-
one is really fun.
This
And-
one,
Yeah.
this one felt way more kiddie. I mean, listen, I'm talking about a movie about Lego, so it's hard to say that word and not be like, yeah.
This one
it
just
is
felt
a
too
cheap movie.
childish.
Like I was surrounded by children. No, the first movie was really funny, and I really liked Batman. I thought that was pretty funny too, because I think his character and Will Arnett does an amazing job with the character, and the writing's really well. I don't know, just this one, there was a lot of music in it. It felt way more musical than the first one. Like they were trying to push a soundtrack on you, or
It's a good soundtrack, though.
It's
It's real good.
The second movie did also take half the opening earnings as the original film with 34.4 million.
which is crazy because when people announced they were making a Lego movie, everyone was like, "That's the worst idea I've ever heard in my life." Like, why are they doing that? Hollywood is stupid. They're dumb. And then it came out and everyone's like, wow, that was awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean that
was the
spoke
best
to
adjective.
why that's why it did so well. Because you took something that was not supposed to be good
Right.
and you made it good.
But I mean, that
And-
being opening weekend where people were like, I'm not going to go see that movie. And then people,
Oh, I got you.
word of
Yeah.
mouth spread so far that people went and saw it on opening weekend so quick. But I don't know. Like, it was good. I liked it. Tim, what did you think about it as someone who brought 2 kids?
3 kids.
I was going to say, did you leave one
Get it
at home?
together.
I don't know. I don't know how you keep track of all your kids.
Yeah, Brittany brought 4 kids to that movie, and I was one of them. Yeah, no. Hey, I enjoyed it a lot. I think I hear what you're saying, Frankie. I think there's some missed opportunity with going from the first one to this new sequel. It's funny, they actually in the movie point out that this is a sequel to the Lego movie and to the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, like right at the beginning they talk about that. And so that was fun. But I hear what you're saying. There was the Lego movie, the first part. It's I'm not going to say it was more cohesive of a story, but the plot moved. It had a lot of there was some fun different set pieces, and there was like good reasons to go on an adventure. And with this one, there was really only a few places that they visit that seemed to be separate places. And it was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. The girls enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was I think it was just as funny to me as the first one. But maybe that's because I'm a father already.
So
and
maybe you'll
Frankie's
enjoy
waiting.
it more in a year, Frankie.
You're saying
Maybe.
I lose my sense of
Maybe.
humor after I have kids?
The bar gets much lower.
The bar goes down. No, it is no, I'll say this, as my girls get older, like watching them enjoy the movie or like their ridiculous reactions in the middle of the movie is very entertaining as well. So even some bad movies can be a lot more entertaining. But
minor spoiler question for this movie, and for specifically for the first movie, but possibly for this movie as well. So if you haven't seen the first one, I shouldn't be apologizing
too
because
bad.
it was like 3 years ago. Does any part of it take place in the real world like the first one did?
yeah, they kind of set that precedent, and they
Okay.
kind of
Yeah,
they do more.
it's set up just like the other one where there's like, it's you can tell the world's inside their imagination. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And or is it?
Or is it? Or is it? Yeah.
Inception.
Yeah, right. No, and they do some different stuff with that. It's but I like the real world. I thought the real world stuff was funny that they had. And there's some twists and turns which are predictable and not as predictable for a few of them. Meh.
The murder suicide came out of nowhere.
It was graphic. No. I actually, that's funny that you said that because I did message Regal about the thing that they played before the movie, before the trailers.
Oh, really?
Because I was like, this is not child appropriate. And Nuvi got back to me on Twitter about it. So that was fun. Nuvi is like the new Regal First Look thing before the movies at Regal Cinemas. So that was fun.
What did they show before it?
They showed this trailer for the new Kevin Hart TV show, and it looks funny, but then there's some parts that are not kid friendly in that trailer where they're joking about stuff that is okay for adults to joke about probably, but I'm like looking around and there's like 4-year-olds and 6 and 7-year-olds, and I'm like,
And you,
and me,
and
like,
that's the whole crowd.
I went with. It was actually my wife's idea to go see it, which was kind of crazy. It was Saturday, and we were doing nursery stuff all day, and I was like, "You want to go to a movie?" And I'm like, "I don't know what's playing." She's like, "Lego Movie 2?" And I was like, "Yeah, we'll go see Lego Movie 2."
okay.
We went on a Saturday night at like 9:00, which is way past our bedtime, and it was just us in the theater. I felt really
Yeah, 'cause
like
nobody's going to a kids movie at 9 p.m.
it was us, and I think there was like 4 or 5 teenagers And that was-
Interesting.
that was about it. I
That's-
kind of felt bad for. I was like, there's more movies when I used to come on Monday at like 11 a.m. when I was unemployed. And so I started with all the old people.
Too funny. Well, so worth going to see in theaters or wait till it comes out on streaming?
I vote wait till it comes out on streaming.
I vote if you have children that enjoy those movies, take your kids or wait.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let us know what you think of the Lego Movie 2. And more specifically, let us know what you think of Hot Jafar.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Frankie, where can people connect with us?
You can find us on Twitter at 3CriticsPod. Go to our Facebook, hit the like button. You get all of our updates. Hang out with the community, facebook.com/IncredibleCritics. Instagram, Incredible something. And then go on iTunes, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment. Help us get out there to other people.
And next week, we're going to be going over our predictions for the Oscars. It's Frankie and Tim's favorite episode of the year. Until next week.
Can I phone in Roma? That music came up quick, but can I just phone in Roma for everything?
So right in.
Yeah, right in. No, I want a phone. I want a call, and I want one of you to answer the phone.
I
Are
mean,
you
that's
part
what
of
the
the Academy?
Academy is going to do.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on next week's episode. I'm busy.
Oh, you know what we didn't cover, guys? Marvel announced like 5 more shows for Hulu today.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah,
I missed that.
5.
For Hulu?
4 shows for Hulu and a 5th show that is a fake Defenders combination of the other 4 shows.
They're doing a Howard the Duck show. Are you kidding me?
I think they're doing cartoons,
Yeah.
but
Oh, I
like
did see that headline.
maybe teenage
What?
level joking. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, Hulu picks up 4 animated Marvel shows.
Yeah.
including MODOK, Howard the Duck.
What are the other ones?
Why doesn't it say what the other ones are?
So are these essentially Netflix's scraps?
Yeah, well, so the 5th show or for whatever is called The Offenders, and it's and literally the description is why are they even making this? All these people have to team up, maybe save part of the world and some parts of the universe. Why would they make this? We're gonna make it anyways. Like what?